What is going on, y'all? It is Donzy Gaming here to bring y'all some more NBA 2K24 news, alright? So we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna bring y'all all the news that I got, and we're gonna talk a little bit. Make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment if you hear anything interesting, you know what I'm saying? But we are going to get into it, alright? First, we gotta talk about the NBA 2K24 prelude, right? The first demo that we ever got for 2K was in 2K17. It was great. You could work on getting your badges early, upgrading your actual player weeks before the actual game came out. There was a rumor going on that there would be a demo for 2K24 coming out on 8/24, you know, the whole Kobe thing going on. But who knows? I think that rumor was debunked, so we really don't know when or if we are even getting a demo. We really should, but that would just be to, you know, confirm a couple things that people want to know, the whole adrenaline situation, you know, seeing if the gameplay actually changed, checking out the new builder. But as of right now, there is still no confirmed news, so we gotta move past that. My career will be quote-unquote streamlined now, right? So they talk about focus on the game, and this is what we were talking about with the optional quest, right? 2K is trying to focus on a good My Career again. You know, they need to focus on that. They need to focus on what 2K is supposed to be, which is a basketball game. Whatever quests they have, I just hope they give good rewards, you know, a VC at least. I never posted a video about it, but this year a lot of people were annoyed about the quest, and I was about the mandatory quest. They were annoying, but once you went through the story, there were a lot of quests that would give you 500 VC a day. So throughout all my characters nowadays, if I feel like doing all the quests in one day, I'll get about 7k VC in 30 minutes. So whatever quests they have, as long as they're side quests, I think it will be fine. And as long as they give good rewards, because no one wants freaking my points. You know, give us some VC, the prices is high, right? NBA 2K24 is also introducing new technology called NBA Pro Play, alright? Now, 2K says that it is a groundbreaking new technology that directly translates NBA footage into NBA 2K24 gameplay. ProPlay delivers animations and movements via on-court NBA action for a generational leap in authenticity on PS5 and Xbox Series XS, right? So that might sound like a whole lot of nothing to you. So the new FIFA game coming out has Pro Play as well. They called it something different, but they actually go more into depth and explain it a lot better.
It's new this year.
V stands for the volumetric capture technology. It's a game changer because this is one of the biggest gameplay innovation, and I think the best way to talk about this is to show it.
Erling Haaland! Oh, tremendous goal!
Remember that goal from Haaland against the Dortmund in the Champions League last year? We now have exactly the same motion in our game.
Oh, can you believe what we've just seen?
Wait, that is actually incredible.
That's the magic of Hypermotion V. Hypermotion V completely redefines how we go from the real-world matches by using something called volumetric capture technology. There is a set of cameras in the actual stadiums all around the pitch, and with these huge matches played in front of the thousands of fans, we'll be able to capture the exact player motion that happens in the real games.
Think of Haaland at a full sprint, right? Nobody in the world moves like him. And this year, we can take his volumetric data to create his running style with more authenticity than ever.
So basically, 2K is taking moves directly from live NBA games and having them inside of the game instead of someone trying to emulate Stephen Curry or LeBron's moves with mocap technology, right? That's what they've been doing for a long time. You know, even I think it was The Professor who actually did LeBron's mocap a long time ago in 2K, and you know, he even thinks that they're still using that mocap. It was from years ago, more than 10 years ago maybe. This is going to be a huge part of giving 2K24 an immersive experience if it's done well, if it looks nice, but we don't know yet. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, you know, if you think it's going to be a W or you think it's going to be an L. Right. NBA 2K tweeted out this photo of Little DURK wearing these yellow mischief boots and riding an ATV. Alright, knowing 2K, this means that they're unfortunately planning on bringing yet another form of transportation into 2K24, and I'm praying this isn't like a level 40 or a tier award, because we still don't know whether they're doing legend grind, tier awards, level 40, we don't know what they're doing yet, right? But no matter what the system is, if that is a reward, consistently transportation, I don't know what to say, man. We are tired. Everyone in the community has been complaining about it. We got, what, 16 to 18 different forms of transport? We don't need any more. It's new. I'll give them that. It is new. But do we need it? Hell no. These boots might be cool to see in 2K, the mischief boots, but I don't know. We can be sure that they're coming though, because Ronnie also tweeted this picture of him riding along with Lil Durk, wearing the red versions and riding on a red ATV. So we can be pretty sure that it's gonna be in the game. Hopefully not too expensive, but knowing 2K, it's gonna cost you. Chris Manning, aka LD2K, the 2K TV host, is of course reportedly excited, but what's really important is that under one of Lamonster's tweets, he said that he is going quote unquote full defensive lock, just like 2K18 and 19, right? This might mean that they are looking towards some type of pure archetype type builder, just like we used to have, and not so much the freedom that we have now. The kind of builder where whatever you built had a name tailored to whatever your build could actually do. And your build can only do that one thing extremely well, right? Going back to that sort of role player type build might not be what a lot of people want, but it would be very helpful to know what someone's build could do based on the name. That would mean that you'd be able to play them according to what their build says that they could do, like in 2K20 and 2K19. My first good build on 2K20 was a glass lock, a center. So you knew that if there was a glass lock, that means he could play some defense, he could grab some boards, but mainly that big man would be shooting threes, right? That was usually what that meant. If you had a paint beast, you knew you could play defense. He couldn't shoot, he would be in the paint grabbing boards, he would be setting screens and rolling, catching alley-oops, right? So that would be useful, but it is important to know that even though those builders, the old builders, were more restricting, had pie charts, you know, all that stuff, it was always possible to make builds that were able to do everything. It just depended on what game you were playing. It depended on your play style and how you built the build, you know, the requirements for certain animations, the requirements for certain moves, and just knowing what you needed to be able to shoot well, what you needed to be able to dunk well, you know, all of that was really important, and a lot of people didn't realize that. And even though they might have had a role player type build, a Kyle Korver or a pure point, or even the glass lock that I was talking about earlier, that build was crazy because I was doing things on that build that I wasn't supposed to be able to do. It's not that my attributes were crazy, but my play style translated into what I wanted to do. I was able to go in the paint, I was able to catch alley-oops, and I was still able to do the regular shooting and play defense. It just depends on you and your play style. He circled back and said he was not referring to the new builder, right? He said that he is referring to the way the builder is currently set up in 2K23, and that he may even do it for the current year, you know, make that same lock build. But this, of course, is because of 2K. You know, he's pretty high up there. You cannot let any information slip that 2K hasn't like put out themselves. You know, they all sign NDAs, so they can't give out any information for fear of being, you know, fired or sued or, you know, held liable in any way. So it's still 50-50. We still don't know exactly how the build is going to be. We can only hope that we're getting something closer to what we used to have. But again, the gameplay is important. It's important, but what the gameplay is like, because even though we can have a 99 3-ball now, a 99 3-ball now is not the same as a 99 3-ball was in like 2K20. You know what I mean? I always mention 2K20 because that's where I started, but it's just a huge difference from how it is now. With high dunk back then you were unstoppable. Now everyone's running around with 90, what's the cap now, 92 for the elite contacts. I got like 96, 97 dunks on a lot of my builds, and I still don't get dunks. I had like an 85, I think, in 2K20. Boy, if I was going to the hole, no one could stop me. But that's what I'm saying. The gameplay matters. It's not just about the builder. It's about the way the game plays, alright? Alright, so that's everything for today. There's a video on the screen about Duke Dennis and Kai Cenat's first times playing 2K24. If you guys didn't check it out already, go ahead and do that. Once again, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 500 subs. We're almost there, 400. I appreciate y'all a lot. But that's all for today. Peace.